Hello and welcome back to my Myrtle Beach real estate video blog, where I'm bringing you relevant topics about our local real estate market here along the Grand Strand. Thanks again for joining me, and I'm really excited today. I'm standing beside Harry Dill, and Harry has been building houses in the Myrtle Beach area for 35 years. He's a co-owner of Sterling Homes. Harry has been a four-time past president of the Horry Georgetown Home Builders Association. You may have seen Harry and his crew working on America's Home Makeover shows, ABC's Home Makeover. He's been on that show 3 different times, one in New Orleans after Katrina. He serves on numerous boards, one of which is he's on the executive board of the South Carolina Home Builders Association. And he was even elected in 2009 to the South Carolina Housing Hall of Fame. So I'm out of breath. This is Harry Dill. Harry, thanks for joining me today.
Thanks, Greg.
Appreciate it. Yes. And you know, I'm getting a lot of questions now about building houses. We're seeing inventory, as you've heard me talk about, shrink every month a little bit here in Myrtle Beach area. So obviously we're seeing some activity here on the building side. So I have a few questions to pose for Harry today, and hopefully it'll be some good information for you guys as you watch this video blog. So Harry, the first question I have for you, first is a statement. 2012 certainly has started off strong with my valued price listing selling quickly. So the question is really, how has the year started off with the new builds, would you say?
You know, actually, this is the first year now in several years that I can honestly say that I have a little confidence in the market. I'm cautiously optimistic, I guess you should say. It seems to be recovering somewhat now. We have more clients coming in the door. We actually have more product on the market, and we're building a lot more houses right now. So, yeah, like I said, cautiously optimistic. After the last 5 years, you know, we want to be cautious here.
Absolutely, absolutely. But it's good to hear some positive news. What you're saying there. So when we look at indicators, because that's what we try to do is forecast in any business, but we look at indicators. What do you look for as you forecast what this year will look like in terms of the new builds?
Greg, you know, there's several things really that we look at. One, you know, being involved in the Home Builder Association like I am, I had the privilege of pretty much monthly being able to talk to the local suppliers and the local builders and all the other builders and everybody, and just hearing what everybody's doing in the market as opposed to just seeing what we are. You know, what is everybody else seeing? Yeah. One of the other things I look at a lot that people don't think about is actually outside the housing market, but you know, look at how people, you know, it's all about consumer confidence.
Yeah.
So, you know, you don't just look inside your market for consumer confidence. To me, you look outside of your market. And when you see people start spending little discretionary funds and things like that, you can pretty much depend on that at least consumer confidence is coming back, which is the key to the whole thing recovering. So.
Well, I think, Harry, I think you nailed it there. When we talk about consumer confidence, we know the majority of our buyers are coming from outside of our market. So if we see that discretionary spending, we know that's a good sign of that confidence level, and that's what we're looking for. Harry, let me ask you this kind of in closing. When you're looking, there's a lot of people that are watching this and that are asking me, when should I sell my house and build? Is this a time? And what would you tell someone that's on the fence? And even that person that's been in their house for a while and they're looking to upgrade and build that dream home, what do you say to them now?
Well, you know, it's a cliche, Greg, but it's a great time to build. I mean, now truly is a good time to build. Labor prices are down, typically across the market. As the market struggles to recover, you have more people coming in the market, and the labor pool is growing, but there's not really enough here to support it all, so prices are staying down. Material prices are down, with the exception of a few things, usually related to petroleum products or something like that. So, I mean, it's, you know, now is the time to build. I mean, you're going to get your best deal. I mean, these are the best prices. I know we're certainly, you know, getting down as low and tight as we can, and this is the lowest prices I've seen in years. So.
Okay, thank you. And when you look at labor, materials, extremely low, coupled with, you know, lot prices are still very affordable, and interest rates have climbed up to a ridiculous 4%, which I know nobody likes. I'm kidding, we've been spoiled for so long, so it looks like, you know, now is a wonderful time. In closing, is there anything just to add in terms of anything you've seen or just feeling in the marketplace right now?
Well, you know, it's going to be a slow recovery, so everybody doesn't need to look and think, you know, there was a point in time where everybody's values went up so high.
Yeah.
And, you know, then they came down, and it's going to be a slow recovery as far as if you're sitting back thinking that your house or your product is going to be worth what it was 5 years ago here in the next 6 months. That's not going to happen.
Sure,
so,
sure.
You know, it's a great time to build right now. I mean, now's the time to move, regardless of what you're doing. If you want to get that good deal, you need to do it now.
That's right. Well, Harry, I tell you, thank you. I've learned a lot, and I know my listeners and viewers have learned a lot, so I appreciate you joining me and really bringing your experience to the table here and sharing some good information for us. So I really do appreciate you.
Thanks. Great having you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks again for joining me. Now, I want to mention, check out my next video. I'm going to be bringing you next 3 top local designers that are going to be competing in an exciting designer challenge. So don't miss the next video. As always, give me a call on my cell or shoot me an email, and I'll look forward to talking to you real soon. Bye-bye.